Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I may look a little burnt. I've spent all morning at my parents'. I was helping babysit my nephew and I'm a little bit burnt now. The wind made it feel like it was cooler than it is. Anyway, I'm filming in my kitchen / living area today because it is so warm in my flat, and my study is where the sun is coming in. It's even hotter over there, so I've decided to film in here where it's a little bit cooler, not by much. Today we're doing my 25 in 2025 update, my 6-month update. This is me halfway through this project now. This is a pretty obvious project. I don't feel like I need to go into it too much, but I have 25 items and I've got certain goals I want to reach with those by the end of the year. So some of them are to hit pan, some of them are to finish, and some of them are to use 25 times. This last quarter I did reach the goal of all of the nail polishes that are in this project, so I will walk through that. And then otherwise, yeah, we're still working on everything else. So without further ado, let me go into my updates and where I'm at and how good and bad I am doing with these items. The very first item is this. This is a mud mask by Wish. Now, I have only used this 3 times this year. Didn't use it at all in January. I used it once in February, once in March, and once in May. Otherwise, I just have not been using this, mainly because I'm not a masky girl and I just kind of forget, but I'm just terrible at remembering to do it. So yeah, wake up call, I need to use this a lot more. But also you can kind of see, like, there's not very much of this left either. Like, this was after 3 uses, so I could actually finish this before I even reached 25 goal, so we will see. Then we have this. This is my Absolution face wash. So I have used this one 9 times in this project. Now again, with this I do prioritise using other face washes than this because this isn't necessarily like a makeup removing one. So I would say I am not as great at remembering to use this, but I have used this, as I said, 9 times. So we do have, what, I can't do maths, 14, 15, 16? 16. We have 16 times left to use this. I do actually think I'm going to probably finish this before I reach 25 though, just because of the sample size. I think it's unlikely that this will last the entire 25 uses. Then we have this. This is the oil that I have rolled in. As you can see, when I first enrolled this into this project, we were right at the top, brand new, never used, and we're now here. We have used this 10 times this year, so that's how many we've got, that's how far we've got in 10 uses. So really, I think if I use it 25 times, I reckon we'll be like down here. I don't think we'll have finished this, but I think we'll be close. I only kind of really use this on my legs. I would say I'm not really good at remembering to use this at any other area, but maybe I should start using this in different areas to kind of use it up a little bit more. Yeah, I usually also wear it or put it on after I've had a bath. I don't always have a bath either, so. Then for the final item that's kind of like in skincare, I guess, is this. This is my Tropic nighttime night cream in firming night cream. This again, I have been slacking using this as well. I have used this only 4 times this year, and that's just because I am always kind of changing my nighttime routine and I'm never really sticking to the same skin routine, and I just kind of forget to use this, to be honest. So that is a kick up the butt that I need to use this more regularly. I do a skin routine, like not every single night but regularly, I'm not someone who has the patience to do it every single night. I also do kind of forget half the time to do it. So there we go with that. Then we've got my 2 highlighters. The first highlighter we've got is this one. This is my Fenty Beauty highlighter in the shade Metal Moon, as you can see. Now this had the pan on it before this project began, and we have used this 8 times in this project. So we do need to pick up our usage on this one as well. Now again, with this one, I am working on a lot of different highlighters at one time. So that's probably why the progress is not as far along as I'd like it to be. Then we have this other one. This is my Model Co highlighting trio in shades Champagne, Peach Bellini and Bronze. Now we're using the Peach Bellini shade, which is quite obviously the pink shade down here. Now I have again only used this 9 times in this project. And it's down here. I'm not like the biggest fan of cream highlighters, so I guess that's why I kind of don't really use it much. And again, same situation, so many highlighters I'm working on, progress is slow. Okay, now let's get on to the nail polishes. These 4 nail polishes I have completed the goal with. So firstly we have Burnt Bridges, which is this brown shade here. These are going to be all from Polo Taco as well, I should mention. So this is what it is looking like right now. So I completed this goal in June, at the beginning of this month actually, in June. Then we have the Reflective Hollow. This is the Reflective Taco, should I say. This in certain lights and in certain angles, you can probably even see it a little bit as I move it around, reacts how like cat eyes do on a road, or how street signs react when you put your headlights on there at night time. It's quite cool. It's a fun little topper to wear, like when you have your nails in a certain direction, you can kind of see that popping off. Anyway, love that. I reached my goal with that one in May. Similarly, we've got this. This is my Rainbow Snow nail polish. Now this is a glitter nail polish. I had to revive this. I had to use some makeup thinner. Not makeup thinner. I had to use nail polish thinner to rejuvenate this because it was so thick and gloopy. I also reached my goal with this back in May as well. And then finally we have this this nail polish. This is in the shade Magenta Jelly. So it's this purple shade, and I reached the goal of 25 uses for this at the beginning of this month too, in June. So yeah, these 4 items are now complete and I can put them back in my collection, and yeah, pretty happy that we've made some progress. That has meant that items have already rolled out. Only took what, 5-6 months, but who's counting? Okay, then we have my 2 perfumes. So we have my Ted Baker Opulent Crush body spray. This is at 17 uses, so we have what, 8 uses left until this is rolled out. This will definitely probably be finished in the next quarter, I imagine. Next update, this will have been, or will be stated that it has been rolled out. And then we've got my Noir Tease perfume. I believe this is from Victoria's Secret. Now this I have used 15 times. So this also has got 10, so this has got 10 uses left to go. So I do imagine also this may end up rolling out in the next quarter or so as well. I'm only really working on, I think, 4 perfumes. I'm trying to be good at wearing perfume even on days when I'm not leaving the house, to kind of push things along a little bit. So then we have my 2 bronzers. First bronzer is my Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in the shade Amber, which looks like this. I'm actually wearing it today. I love how like natural it is. Anyway, this is how much we've got left of it. This is as far up it goes. I have used this one 14 times in the last 6 months. So we have 11 uses, and then we can roll this one out. I'm also working on a lot of bronzers, so we'll see how true that actually is. And then the other bronzer we've got is from my Cheek Parade palette from Benefit, and I'm working on the shade called Huda Light, which is this shade here. Now we're using this also to 25 uses, as this already had pan on it. We are at 11 uses, so we need to pick our slack and use this a little bit more. To be honest, there was a point where I kind of forgot that this was in a project, and I did have this put away in my drawer for like a month or 2. Okay, now on to my eyeshadows. First eyeshadow we've got is from my Too Faced Hot Chocolate Bar palette. We're working on the shade called Amaretto, which is the last shade on the middle row, which is this one here. Now we are at 15 uses using this eyeshadow. We are aiming to just go for the usage goal. I don't think I'll hit pan in the next 14 uses, so we will see how well that goes. Then we have this Solo. This is from NYX, and this is in the shade called Rome, and it is this lovely orangey shade, which I absolutely love. It really pops my eyes when I wear it, because my eyes are blue and like opposite colour attracts. So I have used this eyeshadow 14 times, so we have, what, 11 uses left to go until we reach the goal with that one. We have this mini controversy palette, and in here we're working on the shade called Cry on My Couch, which is the middle one at the top. Now, you can't really see it. I feel like the lighting's not giving it justice, but we do have like disturbance like up here. Now, I have used this eyeshadow 14 times as well. So I've used this eyeshadow again 14 times. So we do have 11 more uses until we reach the goal with this one as well. Then we have this eyeshadow palette. This is my Naked Urban Decay, this is my Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and in here we're working on the shade called Infrago. I have like PTSD from when I last did an update, like a makeup update, and all my eyeshadows of my Naked palette fell out. Anyway, we're working on Infrago, which is this third shade over here, this like nice brown maroonish shade here. And we're at 11 uses working on this one, and I swear it looks like nothing has been used. It still looks like it's brand new. And then for the final eyeshadow in this project, we have my Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and in here we are working on the shade called Red Ochre, which is this shade down here. Now this eyeshadow I have used 15 times, so we have 10 more uses, and then this one can be rolled out as well. I don't think any of my eyeshadows are going to hit pan. I think they're all going to be 25 usages. So I just need to use my eyeshadows just a tad bit more. Let's go on to my lip products. So I have 4 lip products I rolled into this project. The first one is this lip gloss. This is by Fenty Beauty. I have no idea what the product name or whatever it's called. I don't know, it's just gloss. Not too sure. Anyway, I have used this. Let me just check. So I've used this gloss 11 times. So we have, what, 14 more uses left until I hit 25 uses. Let's see if I get to that point. We're not even like halfway. We're halfway through the project, but we're not halfway to 25. So we'll see. Then we have this. This is what I'm wearing today actually. It's not my favourite. This is Ryland. It is from the Shane Dawson collaboration with Jeffree Star. Ryland is Shane Dawson's other half. And I have used this only 8 times. Then we have Pure Zen. This is my MAC lip shade in the Creme Sheen line. And it looks like this. I have been loving wearing this actually. I have used this 9 times and it has been very, very helpful and handy wearing this for like work events, because I've had to go to the office a couple of times and I've had to go to like a work event thingamajiggy. This came in clutch for that. And then we have this. This is a crayon. This is my Lord & Berry lip crayon in the shade Intimacy. I feel like it hasn't really gone down very much, but I have used it 9 times as well. And yeah, I had to say, I think I used it for my lip. I think I used it for my cheeks like once maybe. Potentially when I was abroad, when I went to Bulgaria, because I think I may have forgotten to actually pack blush to go with me. So there we go. And then we have my 2 blushes. So firstly, we have another crayon. This is also from Lord & Berry. And this is the blush in the shade Camellia. So it looks like this. And I don't think I've actually tried using this on my lips so far, but I have used this 17 times. So we have 8 more uses of this, and then this can be rolled out. And then finally, the final item in this collection, or this project I should say, is this blush palette. This is my NARS Overlust palette, and in here we're working on Get Lost, which is this bottom shade, orange shade in the middle. We have used this 16 times, so we have got 9 more uses, and then this one can be rolled out. And that's it. Those are the 25 items I have rolled into this project and where I'm currently at. My next quarter, I'll finally have less items to show, because obviously I've rolled out 4 items in this one. Let's see in, what is it going to be, September, October time. Let's see what items I have rolled out by that time period. What do you guys think I'll have rolled out by that time? Let me know down below. I'm going to try my hardest to be a lot better with my skincare and use them. But yeah, there we go. That is my update, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.